Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nathan. Just want to say good afternoon, good evening to everyone, both the East West Coast. If you guys are enjoying your day today here on Sunday, if you guys are also enjoying the weekend. And the first video today of what I want to tell you about is WWE Hell in a Cell predictions for tonight. And so let's go right into it. The link will be in the description down below. This is from WrestleReview.com, posted on the 8th of October of 2017. It's posted today here on Sunday, the day of WWE Hell in a Cell. And as always, for predictions, we're going to go from the bottom to the top, starting off with the kickoff show. We have the Hype Bros up against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. It's be Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Excuse me. Um, I believe that Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin will win this match tonight because for the past couple of weeks, I think ever since Chad and Shelton faced off against the Hype Bros, we've been seeing some tension, some strict tension between the Hype Bros, between Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder. So is this going to lead to a Zack Ryder heel turn tonight after the match is over with? Who knows? But I do think that once tonight is done over with, there will still be either more friction between the Hype Bros, more tension, more heat between them, or they're gonna break up for good. And that's where we're gonna see the two of them go to separate ways. Zack Ryder as a heel will continue, will go his own way. And then we have Mojo Rawley, the face, who will go his own way too tonight. As far as Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin go, they're going to be a very good team. But I have a very sneaky suspicion that at some point, whether it's this year or next year, Chad Gable, is going to get a little too cocky, is going to get a little too arrogant, is going to, turn on Shelton Benjamin, causing Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable to have a match between each other, and where Shelton will put over Chad Gable. So that's what's happening tonight and moving forward. And I do see Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin defeating the Hype Bros on the kickoff show for WWE Hell in a Cell. But I do like what WWE has been doing with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin ever since the Jason Jordan angle doesn't take place on Raw. Chad Gable has been by himself, but now Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable are a tag team. So I've been enjoying what they've been doing with them. But Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for the win against the Hype Bros tonight at the kickoff show for Hell in a Cell. Okay, now we go to the main card. The first match, the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match. Natalya champion going against Charlotte Flair. I do believe that Charlotte Flair is going to win this match and become SmackDown Women's Champion, which means I think all in all should be either a four-time Women's Champion or a five-time Women's Champion in WWE. The reason why I do think Charlotte Flair will win tonight is because WWE wants to build up a match between her and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 34 next year, I think in either March or April. So with Charlotte Flair winning, this will give her a lot of momentum moving forward, and I'm really looking forward to WWE bringing in Ronda Rousey and the four horsewomen of mixed martial arts, and what's going to happen between them and maybe the four horsemen of WWE, because they've been really planting the seeds. Sorry about that, it's a fly. They've been really planting the seeds between both sides ever since I think the Mae Young Classic, and I think even before that as well. But yeah, Charlotte for the win against Natalya, who who's had a good reign. I'm glad that WWE has put the championship back on Natalya. I do feel that she deserved way much better. And she should have won a women's championship. Even before she came to SmackDown during the draft thing, or before that as well. Even when she was on Total Divas, but to each of their own. I'm glad Natalya, has SmackDown Women's Championship, but I do see her losing tonight. Again, Charlotte Flair will become the brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. Next up we have is Randy Orton versus Rusev. I'm going to say that this match is 50-50 again. I think that this is going to be a very good match, but it wouldn't surprise me if Randy Orton won, because, Randy Orton again, at SummerSlam he won and beat Rusev in a short match. It was only about 10 minutes or something like that, or maybe something shorter. But, for Rusev, he really hasn't gotten any momentum as of late. So he could win the match as well. But for Randy Orton, before, he started before he won at SummerSlam a couple months ago, he was on a losing streak, I think, to Jinder Mahal during their feud for the WWE Championship. And WWE wants to slowly build Randy Orton back up, but from what I've been hearing, Randy Orton has been sick and tired of playing a babyface, and I couldn't agree more with him. I think Randy Orton enjoys playing a heel, and for those of you that have not seen Randy Orton in his best heel days, if you thought him being a heel in 2003 to 2005, and then I think after that, 2006 to 2009 was not the best heel days for Randy Orton. Check out his feud with Triple H and McMahon family in 2009, leading up to WrestleMania 25. I mean, that was Randy Orton at his peak as a heel. He was just head punting at everyone. He was going ballistic. He was going crazy. He was the Viper. I mean, those were the good old days. And I do hope that WWE does mix it up and change things for Randy Orton, so that Randy can do, things in a more entertaining way as a heel. Because he's good as a babyface and maybe someone neutral, but he's more enjoyable as a heel. But I think this match, Randy Orton versus Rusev, is going to be 50-50. Either one of these guys could win. I wouldn't be shocked if Randy Orton won, but I wouldn't be shocked if Rusev won too. And Rusev really needs a win tonight against Randy Orton. So 50-50 between both Randy Orton and Rusev in the match tonight. Next up we have is Bobby Roode, the glorious one, versus Dolph Ziggler. I wanted to say Bobby Roode, but I do think that WWE has been trying to see what they could do with Dolph Ziggler, because I think ever since he lost the Intercontinental Championship, Dolph Ziggler has been on a downward slump that slowly. So it wouldn't surprise me if Dolph Ziggler won, but also would not surprise me if Bobby Roode won too. And because Bobby Roode to me is the highlight of the show, and along with AJ Styles and others. And I think WWE has been doing a good job with Bobby Roode so far. I do hope that they can step it up and give Bobby Roode more of a good push moving forward to either a U.S. title shot, WWE Championship title shot, or a tag team title shot with a partner of his choosing. So I'm going to say 50-50 between Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler in the match tonight. Next up we have is the WWE United States Championship match. AJ Styles champion going against Baron Corbin. This match to me is 50-50 because I think there's a good strong chance that Baron Corbin will become the brand new United States champion tonight if he does beat AJ Styles, which could shock and stun everyone. And if AJ Styles won a retained championship, I wouldn't be surprised against that as well. But I also wouldn't mind if Baron Corbin won, because he really does need to have some championship gold around his waist. I mean, him losing that SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase, before SummerSlam started, which was on Sunday, and Baron losing the briefcase on Tuesday, was a big mistake and a big blunder on the WWE's part. And I think that there were some issues going on backstage, and I think there was an issue going on Twitter, and Baron Corbin was addressing someone's question, and this person was a military veteran, I believe, which got him in hot water. So, Baron Corbin has been on a downward, slope as well, along with Dolph Ziggler. But I do hope that, Baron Corbin wins. I wouldn't be mad upset if AJ Styles retained, but AJ Styles, to me, I think has had the championship long enough, and someone else should have it. Someone should have it so they can have a run with the championship. But I do think that this will be a very good match between both AJ and Baron, and I do hope that WWE does give them enough time to develop some in-ring chemistry and, highlights as well for people to see and enjoy this match. So I'm going to go 50-50 for the U.S. Championship match between the champion, AJ Styles, and Baron Corbin. Next up we have is the WWE SmackDown Tag Championships taking place inside the first Hell in a Cell match for tonight. The New Day champions going against the Usos. This match, to me, again, 50-50. I mean, I think that there's a good chance that one of these tag teams walk away with the championships. Personally, for me, I would like to see the Usos win and become tag team champions, because I think that the New Day as tag champions, while it's good and all, it's a little bit stale. And the Usos and New Day, excuse me, have been going back and forth in their feud. Getting time championships. Like for example, the Usos are time championships on one night. The other night, New Day won the tag championships. The other night, the Usos get the championship back. So on and so forth. Um, so I think it's really possible that the New Day could retain, but I also think it's possible that the Usos could also regain the tag championships. Between both teams, I like the Usos better. I've been enjoying their run as a heel tag team with their flavor, their style, how they present themselves. They are very entertaining. And for the New Day, I think that it's time for them to split up. Unfortunately, which I do think is still going to happen at some point. Maybe not now, but in a couple of months, maybe at WrestleMania. Who knows? But 50-50 between New Day champions and the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in the first Hell in a Cell match. And it should be a very good match inside the Hell in a Cell. Hopefully, WWE will give them enough time so they can perform and show their stuff inside the Hell in a Cell. But 50-50 between New Day champions and the Usos, like I said before, for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Next up we have is the semi-main event is the WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal, the champion, going against Shinsuke Nakamura. Um, 50-50 again. I just think that... Hold on one sec. Carrot juice I'm drinking. Alright, so with this match, Jinder Mahal, champion, going against Shinsuke Nakamura. At SummerSlam, I think we all thought that Shinsuke Nakamura was going to win the championship from Jinder Mahal, but WWE had pulled a fast one on us and had Jinder retain. Now, Jinder Mahal is a champion. I think while it's good, there really has been a lot of controversy, a lot of negativity, and the title reign for Jinder Mahal is starting to get a little stale. Because, in Jinder Mahal's promos leading up to Hell in a Cell, I think there was one that received a lot of criticism for what Jinder Mahal said. And I read reports, that Jinder Mahal, if he does retain tonight, he could drop it at a house show, at a live house show, or he could drop it at a SmackDown Live paper show or someone else. Because I think that if that does happen, if he does lose it at a house show, it shows that WWE, didn't really seem to care for Jinder Mahal, and that his title reign is not really that important to me. And I hate that when I hate it when WWE does it. When WWE does that to a superstar who has so much potential, so much talent, so much charisma. And for Jinder, even though he has a lot of charisma and potential, his skills in the ring are not that good in my opinion. For Jinder Mahal, he is the modern day Maharaja, however you want to call it. But for Jinder Mahal, I do think that his time as WWE champion is running out. As far as Shinsuke Nakamura goes, I think that tonight could be the night that Shinsuke could win the championship from Jinder Mahal. But if he does not and Jinder Mahal retains, it wouldn't be surprised as well. So 50-50, but with the India tour coming up, there was a report coming out that had reported that there was advertisers for the India tour. Jinder Mahal, two-time WWE champion, so he could lose the championship tonight to Shinsuke. If not, maybe another time. And then when the India tour comes around December, then Jinder Mahal will gain the championship. But who knows how long he'll keep the championship on? How long they'll keep the championship on Jinder? So 50-50 between Jinder Mahal and Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Should be a good match though. And last but not least we have is the main event. It is the second Hell in a Cell match, being a Falls Count Anywhere rules match between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. This feud between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens started a couple months ago into the summer and to the fall, where Kevin Owens was sick and tired of Shane McMahon and how he was running SmackDown Live, and Shane McMahon being a special guest referee between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles for the U.S. Championship at SummerSlam proved just that. And the night after, where Shane McMahon had to be referee again when Baron Corbin, when Baron Corbin was a special guest referee, he didn't fully count for AJ Styles, I think, and that caused Shane McMahon to come out to be referee once again. Um, and then we get Kevin Owens attacking Vince McMahon after Shane McMahon was suspended for attacking Kevin Owens when Kevin Owens mentioned his family, his children, and now all of that is going to come ahead tonight for a Hell in a Cell, inside a Hell in a Cell between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. So I do think that again this is 50-50, but whoever wins tonight, the feud between both Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon will go forward. Like so, for example, if Shane McMahon does win, then for Kevin Owens, I think he's going to, you know, maybe demand a rematch or leading up to Survivor Series, which is the next one of the big four of WWE. What's going to happen is that Kevin Owens is going to get some guys on his team, and like maybe for example Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could turn heel and join with Kevin Owens, and you'll probably have maybe Baron Corbin joining him or someone else, maybe Zack Ryder, who knows. And then on Shane McMahon's side, you could either have Shane McMahon, Triple H, Vince McMahon, and someone else, or Shane McMahon and gets three guys of his choosing. So, the feud between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens, no matter who wins, the feud between both Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens will move forward. Um, so, um, so it's 50 between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. So, um, tonight should be a very good show. And I do think that all these matches will be good, but hopefully WWE does step up their game and give some fans a good show tonight. So let's go from bottom to top again very quickly. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin will defeat the Hype Bros. Uh, Charlotte Flair will defeat Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. 50-50 between Randy Orton and Rusev. 50-50 between Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. 50-50 between AJ Styles and Baron Corbin for the U.S. Championship. 50-50 between the New Day and the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Championships inside the Hell in a Cell, which is the first Hell in a Cell match tonight, and maybe the first match will kick off the show. 50-50 between Jinder Mahal, champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship match. And next up, the main event, 50-50 between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens in the second Hell in a Cell match, Falls Count Anywhere. I do predict that no matter who wins, the feud between Shane McMahon, Shane O'Mac, and Kevin Owens will move forward into Survivor Series. But tell me what you guys think about this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you neutral about my predictions for tonight's Hell in a Cell? So tell me in the comments down below. Tell me your predictions on who will win. And also excited was Nate saying peace, take care. I will see you guys there for next week coming up. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel as always. And next time, take care. I will see you guys later. Enjoy Hell in a Cell tonight. And I'm out. Bye. See you later.